Hey everyone, it's Hallie. I know it's been like 800 million years since I recorded a video. I'm so sorry. We've been away for a long time. Been through lots of craziness. As you can see, I've dyed my hair brown. It's like a real light brown. But I'm in the sun a lot, and the sun was like, no, Hallie, you're a blonde. So now I'm back to blonde at the end. So I don't know. And I swim a lot, so my hair's probably gonna turn green now. That's kind of why I went brown, because I swim. That's the only workout I like doing. I don't like to sweat. So, and I was trying to lose as much weight as possible before we finally did IVF. So I'm sorry we kind of just like fell off the planet before, and I have to talk kind of low because I'm at work. I take care of a 96-year-old lady and she's sleeping. So, yeah, so last time, we had issues with our insurance. We had insurance through his employer, and they covered as many IVF cycles as we wanted to. It did not even matter. They covered all of it, everything, even every med. I think our copay was only like $10 for meds. Our specialist copay was only like $15. It was great insurance. Well, because of the economy, they were doing layoffs and he lost his job. And they said that they were going to give us 30 days or something like that, and they would send Cobra out. And I didn't know at all what Cobra was, and we were going to continue with Cobra. We found out Cobra was about $900 a month, but e-insurance had the same health plan his employer had for him for only like $800 a month. So we were going to do that one. And we just realized it was a lot. I mean, even though it sounds like $800 a month, like, oh my gosh, it's so much money, like, in all actuality, it's not really that bad. I mean, some people spend up to like $25,000, maybe even more than that for IVF. I mean, generally, it's usually about $15,000. But, and we only need the insurance for a couple months, not like forever. So, granted, say we spend 4 months with it, which I don't even think it would be that long, because then I could just go on pregnancy insurance or whatever. That would only be like terrible at math. 24, 3,200, right? So that's definitely a big difference between 15,000. Anyway, point is, we did not get Cobra. We did not get einsurance.com. He got employed by one of my old employers, and they cover, I think, up to 4 cycles per lifetime of IVF. And copay's kind of high. It's $40, and I knew that we were going to get that, and I wanted to get everything started. So I was like, okay, I know they're going to want to do a monitor cycle and all that. So basically, I went to einsurance.com, and I tried to find a plan that would cover, ultrasounds and pre-IVF stuff, blood work, all that good stuff. And I did. And I paid like $200 a month for it. And guess what? I only needed it for 1 month. God was so good to us, and he wasn't supposed to get his health insurance until August 1st. He ended up getting it July 1st. So we got it a month early, which is funny because I actually signed up for the health insurance, the e-insurance, June 2nd. So it was perfect, because it ended July 2nd. So we had like a day or two of dual coverage, which is kind of cool. But, so now we are on his insurance, but they're switching providers again, but it's the same company, same employer, but they're going from AmeriHealth to Horizon, which Horizon's better anyway, so I don't mind that. And our copay, I believe, is still going to be $40 for specialists, but it's okay. Again, it's not as bad as paying the full amount, in which we did have 3 days in January where we did go in for ultrasound and blood work. And that rang us up about $1,250, if I remember correctly. And we had to pay that in cash in 2 payments, which it wasn't that bad because I work 7 days a week, 100 hours a week per week. That's 1 week, 12 hours, sometimes 14, 15 hours every single day, and I don't mind it. I'm allowed to sleep. I'm allowed to do whatever. So, as long as I take care of my patient, I'm good, and she's happy with me, so I'm good. But, so we've been going through this again, and we had a couple other things that happened to us. Got into a really bad car accident on a major highway, had back problems, and that was in May. the day after my husband's birthday, and like only like a week before we went to Disney World for our honeymoon anniversary that we go on every year. And I was so upset. My neck and my back were so messed up. I was like, I'm not going to be able to go on any rides. It's going to be terrible. It wasn't that bad. I mean, granted, I couldn't go on all the rides, but we had a good time. Even just seeing the castle, I cried like a little girl. I was like, I'm just so happy. Anyway, don't mind my appearance. I look terrible, I know. But I am just so excited to finally be starting IVF. And I mean, there's so much more that I have to like catch you guys up on, but I just feel so bad when our videos are like 10 minutes long, because then who's really gonna watch me blabber on for like 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there? I mean, granted, some of you do, and we really appreciate it. I know a lot of you just want to know what it's like to be going through IVF, and thankfully, I will be able to help those people soon. So today is cycle day 4, and I had ultrasound and blood work today. My little, you can't really see, I don't even know where the camera is, right there. And yeah, everything's going good. On August 4th. I can't believe how fast this year went. On August 4th, we have 4 appointments within 1 hour. I have the consent signing. Then I have, my husband has his semen analysis, because since the account's low, sometimes certain insurance companies in the state of New Jersey, there's a mandate where they make you do so many IUIs before they allow you to do IVF, even though IVF is covered. And since his count is so low, like IUI is really not even going to work for him. The first semen analysis he did, he had 6 million, which sounds like a lot, but you know, most men have like anywhere from, I think it's 60 to 150 million. And what was it? And his last one that he did back in October was only 3 million. So it actually went down by 50% within a matter of a year. So he's going to do another semen analysis on the 4th. So consent signing, semen analysis. I have to do a hysteroscopy, which I'm actually very nervous about. We did the hysterostereogram. I probably said that very wrong, but I don't care. I'm a blonde. I can get away with it. See, I'm still a little blonde. Anyway, but yeah, the hysterostereogram, the HSG, I think that's what it's called, that was so painful. I could not wait for that to be done. That's where they inject the little balloon into your cervix, and the dye highlights your fallopian tubes so they can make sure they're open and whatever else. Oh, it was so painful. And of course, me like a dummy, I forgot to take my Tylenol beforehand. Not forgetting this time. But hopefully this doesn't sound like it's as bad, and there's no anesthesia, it's in office, and hopefully it's not that bad. What's the 4th thing? Hold on. Give me a nice little schedule. Excuse me. Yes, and then lastly, at the end of the hour, we have our injection teaching class. I have to order my meds soon, and I am so excited. Like, I am like a little girl, like finding out her daddy's taking her to like the ice cream shop. I just want to like do jumping jacks and, you know, all kinds of cool stuff. Anyway, I'm so sorry. So, they didn't exactly tell me when my egg retrieval date would be, but basing it on what I've read online and what they have here and when I would be ovulating and, you know, my cycle. So cute, my doctor calls it the menses. But yeah, based on that, I figured it would be, they want me to call them, I have ultrasound and blood work on September 3rd, and it says, as of today, you should remain abstinent, blah, 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 blah. And I really think it'll be probably between like September 6th and September 10th. I could be really wrong. I'm not a doctor. I've never done this before, nothing like that. But that's just kind of what I'm hoping. Yeah. So this video is almost 10 minutes long, and I know YouTube only allows videos to be 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop this one and start a new one.